The Indochina War, which spanned from 1946 to 1954, was a bloody conflict between French colonial forces and Vietnamese nationalist fighters. This war was part of a series of struggles in the French-ruled regions of Indochina, including modern-day Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia. The background of the war was shaped significantly by French colonial policies and the rising desire for independence among local populations. France had maintained control over Indochina since the late 19th century, but after World War II, nationalist movements, most notably led by Ho Chi Minh and the Viet Minh, sought independence. During the Second World War, the Viet Minh had coordinated with Allied forces against Japanese occupation. However, their objectives shifted towards ending French dominion when the war concluded. The war officially commenced in December 1946, when Vietnamese forces launched an attack on French positions in Hanoi. Throughout the conflict, the Viet Minh utilized guerrilla tactics to offset the superior technological and military capabilities of the French forces. The international dimension of this struggle saw the Viet Minh receiving significant aid from the Soviet Union and China, while the United States provided support to France, viewing the conflict through the lens of Cold War dynamics to contain communism. A pivotal moment in the war was the Battle of Dien Bien Phu in 1954. This engagement saw the Viet Minh encircling and delivering a significant defeat to the French forces at Dien Bien Phu Valley. This decisive victory for the Viet Minh was instrumental in progressing towards peace negotiations. Consequently, the Geneva Accords were signed in 1954, bringing an official end to the war. The Accords mandated the division of Vietnam into North and South at the 17th parallel. The Communists were allocated control of the North, while the South was overseen by the French and their allies. This division, however, was not a permanent resolution but a precursor to further tensions and hostilities, leading directly into the Vietnam War, which would become a major theater in the Cold War. The Indochina War's conclusion also marked the end of French colonial rule in the region, paving the way for the independence of not only Vietnam but also Laos and Cambodia.